Peacemaker. Is it really as good as they say? People have been pumping this up. It's a 94% on Rotten Tomatoes. Is it really that good? Well, in my opinion, yes, it is awesome. Now, maybe not a 94, but I really enjoyed it a lot more than I thought I would. Peacemaker was something that I really wasn't anticipating. It wasn't hard on my radar, but of course I would check it out, give it a chance. And you all, I checked out the first 7 episodes, and I have to admit, I really enjoyed what I saw, and honestly, I wouldn't mind a Peacemaker season 2. But what's going on? If you're new to the channel, my name is Leo Rydell, and this is Geekly Goods, where we talk the latest in movies, TV, with a little sprinkle of anime in there as well. If you're new to the channel, consider hitting that big red subscribe button for the latest, and y'all, let's talk about Peacemaker. Not gonna dive into any spoilers. 1 through 3 have already come out, but 4 through 7 have not, so I will not be diving into too many spoilers, but let's talk about it, guys. Starting off with, what is Peacemaker about? After recovering from the injuries he suffered during the events of the Suicide Squad, Christopher Smith, aka Peacemaker, is forced to join the mysterious Argus Black Ops Squad, Project Butterfly, who are on a mission to identify and eliminate parasitic butterfly-like creatures in human form around the US and the world. The series stars John Cena as Peacemaker, Daniel Brooks as Leota Adebayo, Freddie Stroma as Adrian Chase, aka Vigilante, Chukwudi Iwuji as Clemson Mern, Jennifer Holland as Amelia Clark, and Steve Agee as John Economos. And guys, like I was saying, I really enjoyed this series. I thought that there were so many positive qualities about this series, and I just want to start off with the first, Peacemaker. John Cena seriously lets his humor roll off the tongue, and James Gunn really at the helm writing this show. You can tell he just goes the goofiest that he can. There's seriously some really fun and goofy humor to this that just really sells the series for me. I was really not looking forward to it, but John Cena has a lot of goofy, fun energy, and he really does know how to pull that camera to him. It is this kind of oafish dude bro type of humor, so it's not for everyone, but as the series progresses, he becomes more and more likable as a character, and I think it does start off with us having this perspective of him that maybe he's a goof, he's oafish, like come on, it's this dude bro type humor. But as it goes on, I get to learn and love this character a lot more. We get to explore the layers beneath the surface and really go into his past and the trauma that he has faced that made him the way he is today. We get to see him in different capacities emotionally, and I think it's something that this character needs, because on surface level, he does just seem like a douchebag. But when you peel back those layers, you really begin to like this character, and I love the dynamic between him and Eagly. Eagly is so cute, like one of my favorite companions in any of the DC shows or content. Really loving Eagly, seriously a standout. And I love other characters too, Adebayo, Hardcore, everybody, the whole team is really cool. I like them, and they grow together throughout the series. But another big standout was Vigilante. Seriously, Adrian Chase was awesome coming in the series. I thought that he really provided some fresh banter and fresh energy to the show. It's episode 3 that he comes in, and then as the series progresses into more episodes, he really does bring a lot to the group dynamic. Really like that character a lot. The action is absolutely solid in this show. Seriously, it is awesome. I love the way it's filmed, how gory it gets, how intense it can get at times. The action is shot so well and done incredibly well choreographed, with good humor, a great performance by John Cena, a cool cast, and I really do like the Project Butterfly and where they're going with that, and I want to see another season of this, to be honest with you. I'm really liking this character and this little ragtag team, Argus. I really like them a lot, and of course Amanda Waller's behind the keyboard pulling the strings, so I like to have her involved and mentioned as well. Really cool here. I'm enjoying the pacing of the series, and I'm really liking this, exploring this theme of beyond the surface, beyond what somebody looks, and also the Peacemaker label mantle, and what is it truly about? What does Peacemaker truly want? And I think the key to this series, and I might be way off here, but I think part of this series is Peacemaker making peace within himself. And I think there are things he has to go through in this series that I can't spoil that will bring inner peace to this character. And I really like where this is headed, guys. I'm enjoying the episode so far. I really enjoyed that 3-episode debut. I really liked a lot of it. I actually went through episode 2 through 7 last night, so it's kind of all still boggling around in the head, and I can't get into too many spoilers. However, I do enjoy the direction that the show takes. So let's get into a couple of things that don't quite work about Peacemaker, and I just want to say his father is racist, so there are scenes where, like, obviously he's being racist, saying racist things. I think they could have toned that down a little bit. I don't think that much of it was necessary. By the way, same actor who plays T-1000, so way to make us hate him even more than once. So I just think they could have really tone that down a little bit. And then another issue I had is there can be some meandering in the episodes where it feels like they don't know what to do with certain scenes. Also, I think that a certain character is left out a little too much. I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil, but there's one character that's in the actual opening crawl that I was like, oh, he's barely in the series, at least thus far. Maybe I'll be wrong because I only seen 3 through 7, so maybe I'm wrong. But at least thus far, he's not very involved, and I would love to see more of this character. Also, I do think that this type of humor can get a little tiring. It's going to be an acquired taste for most, but I think it's well directed, it's well written, it's really well shot, and I just like this peacemaking theme of Peacemaker finding peace within himself, peeling back the layers, and really going into a deeper emotional connection with this character. I think it's something that he needed because he's totally measuring dicks with Bloodsport in the actual movie. So it's nice to get underneath the surface and see more about this character. But honestly, you all, so far, I'm really liking Peacemaker. I got 1 episode to go, and I've loved the action. Really like John Cena. I enjoy the team. But there are just a couple problems, maybe just a little much on, you know, some of the racism scenes, and then also a lack of direction in some episodes, and then not enough of one character. So there's a little bit of problems, but honestly, I'm really thoroughly enjoying this way more than I thought I would. If I had to give a rating to Peacemaker, I would have to go with an 8 out of 10. I think it's solid, it's funny, great action, well shot, well written, with really cool themes to explore with this character and diving underneath the surface. However, there's definitely its problems as well. So you all let us know your thoughts down in the comments. How are you liking Peacemaker so far? Because we're coming out with episode 4 this week, and then we've got 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this DC show. And guys, we will see you next time on Geekly Goods.